Good morning guys, it is Wednesday. This week I'm totally confused as to what day it was. For a second I thought it was Tuesday, but it's actually Wednesday because it was bank holiday weekend this weekend. What did we do? Basically Chris had his bike lock thing, but lost the key. So he wanted to he's wanted to cycle on his bike for ages, and it's just like we've not been able to obviously get to it because it's been locked and we didn't know where the key was. So we had to saw through it basically, and I had to hold it still with like my safety gloves and my little goggles on. Safety first. So that was like part of the weekend. We went to my parents, we went to visit his parents as well. Our parents, we had the best Sunday dinner like ever, which for summer you don't usually think about having a Sunday dinner in like the middle of summer, but it was so good, and it was lamb, and it was amazing, and it was awesome. And then I didn't really vlog yesterday just because I was really busy, so this brings us to Wednesday, and I haven't worked out, and I feel rubbish because of it, and it's my own fault. I think it's because I don't really have much time in the mornings, and in the evenings I'm too tired, or I just want to spend time with Chris. But when he's on night shift, obviously I've got my evenings free because he's at work. So that should really be like every other week, because that's when he does his night shift. That's like perfect, like that's hours on my own where I don't have to get dinner done by a certain time or whatever. So I think every other week is going to be like my week of workouts. And I know that sounds really like stupid, but that's literally the only time I really can do it if I want to actually have a social life with Chris as well. I think that's going to be the best thing, because that way I don't have to worry about getting dinner done by a certain time. I can just get something after my workout. And then I feel, even though it's every other week, I'm not pushing myself too much because I keep worrying that I'm gonna do some damage and I just don't want to injure myself. So, but I think if I kind of spread it out, at least that way, I've got a week where I'm really motivated, a week off where I can kind of be lazy, and then a week on, week off. So it's better than nothing at all, which is what I'm doing at the minute, where I'm having it's been like 2 months and I've not done really anything. So at least this way, you know, half of the month I'm working out and half I'm not. It's better than none of the month, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm thinking, because then there's no pressure. I can just work out whatever time I want in those evenings when Chris is at work. I don't have to rush to get done, and I can just enjoy it. I think that's why I don't like doing it in the mornings, because I feel like rushed because I've got to do other stuff as well. Whereas if I do it in the evening when there's like literally no time limit, I can do what I want. I could do 2 workouts if I wanted to. Like I can really like enjoy it and not worry about, oh, I've got to get this done afterwards. Like I can just completely switch off and just enjoy the workout and then eat and then go to sleep. Like that's perfect. Other than that, I tried something different with my hair. I've done a little plait thing going on. I'm not very creative with my hair. I feel like I should be with the awesome colours. I feel like I should be more adventurous with like the styles. Not that this is like massively adventurous, but it's just something different. But yeah, I don't know, it's quite cute, especially in this weather. I don't want anything on my face. Like I like fringes, but definitely not in the summer. Like it just drives me mad. Roll on winter. No, roll on autumn, because autumn is my ultimate favourite, because it's just so pretty and cool and Halloween and the lead up to winter. I don't know, it's more exciting, and you get to wear hoodies and scarves and earmuffs. With that dude from that band?
Daft Punk chief.
Yeah.
And no. I'm gonna be nice.
Good morning, it's Thursday. Yeah, just checking. It's Thursday, it's the 1st of September, and does this technically count as autumn? Like I don't know when autumn starts. I think it might be sort of mid-September, October time. my god, I'm so excited. For lunch, I pre-bought a sandwich last night because I had to go to the supermarket anyway, so I bought like a little, well I say a little, it's quite a big baguette, but it should keep me full for lunch. Ow, got some in my eye. Ow. It is chicken tikka with mint yogurt dressing baguette. Sounds awesome, so I'm going to try this, and I'll see if I can recreate it at home because I think I would enjoy that. Chris said, oh, chicken tikka, but then he was put off by the mint yogurt dressing, but I think that'd be quite nice. Because I'm such a wuss when it comes to like spices and like any kind of heat, and chicken tikka is probably like, it's pretty mild. It's not as mild as like a korma type flavour, but even chicken tikka sometimes can be a bit hot for me. Because I prepared my lunch yesterday, it worked really well because then I wasn't tempted to buy other stuff or like completely like stuff my face full of cake or something stupid. So I think I'll keep doing that of like preparing my lunch or like having it all ready rather than like getting to lunchtime and like, oh, what do I want? And then just like eat like everything. Over the next few weekends we've got like lots going on. It's like a friend's birthday this weekend, and then Chris is at a stag do, and then there's another like event in a couple of weeks, and then there's something else. It's like every weekend seems to be like full. So I think not this weekend but the weekend after we're gonna do like a proper, obviously not spring clean because it's not spring anymore, but you know what I mean, like a proper clean down of the house, like top to bottom I think pretty much. So it's like ready for winter sort of thing. I know we're gonna obviously keep having to clean it, but you know how you do a spring clean, this would be like a pre-autumn clean. That makes sense. So it's like a proper like in-depth one, and then just like keep on top of it, because I need to keep on top of it because like the essentials are clean, but like I just want to make sure all the walls haven't got like cobwebs and all that kind of stuff, because around here, I don't know if it's just where we are, like where we live, but there are loads and loads of spiders. It does my head in because I don't like spiders, they freak me out, but there's loads of them, so I'm gonna have to just come to terms with it. So yeah, just get rid of all the cobwebs and like clean the door and like all the stuff that you don't really usually do on like a weekly basis. They're the sort of things we need to do. So it's gonna be fun. But at least then it's done, ready for like autumn, and it'll be easier to keep on top of. So yeah. Good morning, it is Friday. Woo, 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 woo. It's so grey, but it's really, really, really muggy. Like, that's what I hate the most about this kind of like time of the year right now, when it goes muggy. Like, it is Friday and that means it's the weekend soon. And we've got a reasonably busy weekend. Chris is out seeing his dad for his birthday tonight, so I may end up having something like a Chinese takeaway. I don't know, I haven't decided. It might just be like a chippy tea like we usually do on Friday, but I really want a Chinese, so I probably will have one. It's fine, it's okay, I've come to terms with it, I'm fine. So yeah, so this weekend is pretty busy. We've got a friend's birthday on Saturday night, which should be good because I've not seen them for ages. But yeah, other than that, there's not really much has happened, which is why I haven't vlogged that much, because it's just been the same old, same old. There was one guy who commented on one of my Facebook posts. I posted a photo of me just like freshly bagged. I'm pretty sure that was at the weekend. But some arsehole was like, why'd you show that? It's like, well, A, you've liked my page for the last 2 years, mate, so it's not like you don't know this is the sort of stuff that I post. I post this sort of stuff all the time. So why have you liked why have you liked my page for the last 2 years and only now just piping up? So I kind of told him to do one. And then someone, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter talk about Hillary Clinton and the fact that she might have an ostomy bag and all this kind of stuff. It's like, who cares? It doesn't change who, you know, it doesn't make her more or less suitable for being the president. Do you know what I mean? Like, who gives an actual fuck? No, I don't. It's not about whether she has a bag or not. It's about her policies. I don't begin to claim to know anything about American politics. I barely can get a grip of British politics, so I'm not going to get into that whole debate, although it is pretty obvious, even for me who has no idea about politics, that Trump is a danger. But other than that, I mean, there's just this whole negativity again about, oh my god, she probably, you know, she's probably wearing that because she's hiding an ostomy bag and stuff. So, what if she is? Anyway, it's not gonna let him ruin my day because it's Friday and it's gonna be the weekend soon and I can spend time with Chris and it's gonna be awesome. So yeah, there we go. Rah.